What's going on, everybody? TG here. Hope you guys had an amazing 4th of July weekend. Very busy and chaotic for me. Not much celebration, a lot of work, but it's getting us ready and we are prepared for a week coming up. And I got 3 big EV charging stocks that could be very, very good in these next couple of months and years. Before we start this video, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would mean a ton to me. But let's just jump right into this video. First company is BLNK, which is Blink Charging. It's a leading owner and operator of a providing EV charging equipment. The really cool thing about BLNK is that they actually are able to use their proprietary software system and be able to track all of their EV stations. This is huge because by doing this, they can see the scalability and the usage of each and every one of their stations, which is just huge. So BLNK is definitely one you guys want to watch. It's got a 52-week low of $5, 52-week high of 64. It's currently off about 40% off of highs. Up still huge this year, over 350% for the year. But, this company is definitely the future, or this sector is definitely the future. And, this one could definitely be a big winner. So definitely go ahead and watch this stock going forward. On the financial front, it stated its first year on the right foot, in my opinion. Its latest quarter fiscal posted in May, the company reported solid year-over-year surges, 71% revenue total. That is huge. Also, not to mention their cash on hand was up over 14,000%. Their CEO, Michael Farkas, expressed optimism about BLNK's future, which obviously he should, and talked about how the industry is going to be growing and growing. So, again, it's a pretty relatively small market cap, about 1.57 billion, but this is a pretty solid sector going forward. Obviously, it's going to be there, but there is some competition. That's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about 3 of the stocks for that. So that's the first one. The second one is Chargepoint. A lot of you guys have been asking about Chargepoint. It's another up-and-coming name in the EV charging industry. And for some context, it is based off in California. And impressively, the company's portfolio consists of hundreds of thousands of charging stations across 14 countries, and not just North America, but Europe alone. And they own about 112,000 charging stations, which is huge. So obviously some big scalability on that. They're a much bigger company at a $9.81 billion market cap, 52-week low of about 10, and a 52-week high about 50, and sitting at about 32 right now. So, you go ahead and look at how much that suckers off its highs. It's about 32% off of highs. So obviously it's, it's up massive for the year, about 240% almost from its high. But this company is solid. And, one of the things that it has going forward is their technology. Their technology is extremely, extremely strong. And their Mercedes technology that they have is just through the roof. And the transition to electric mobility is just huge. And they said on top of all that, they're also posting some stellar earnings as well. Big year-over-year increases of 376% in net income and 66% in earnings per share. So that is huge. You talk about a company that's actually earning money. This company is now profitable. If you look at those quarter results, this company is now profitable, and profitable by quite some margins as well, which is huge for any company. Not a lot of EV companies or EV charging station companies can say that. ChargePoint can, which is one of the reasons I really like them. But one of the biggest competitors that they have is BLNK. BLNK is obviously, making its name coming up. There's a couple other smaller ones as well, but BLNK is up there. And then the third stock that we have to talk about is Tortoise Acquisition 2. This stock has been trending right now because they have a potential merger coming up very soon, because it is a special acquisition, so it is a SPAC. And this could be actually a great time to get in on it. Peaked high about 17 in February, and it's come crashing down over 41%. This is a much, much smaller company of only $433 million rather than some of these that are in the multi-billions. 52-week, almost at a 52-week low, 946 is sitting at 1005 right now, 1007 after hours. But this company is currently working on closing its merger with that infrastructure, Volta Charging, and the combined the combined name of this will be VLTA. That's their stock ticker will be that. So they're really trying to change the game and capitalize on EV trends by placing charging stations at consumer heavy locations. So think of it as like locations where consumers would like live, work, shop, and like play. And this can be huge because the addressable market that they're trying to reach is significantly higher. And, by having it there, people are more inclined to use their charging stations more than others. But again, this is a much smaller stock than some of these other ones we've been looking at, like BLNK and Chargepoint especially, which is over 20 times the size of them. Obviously, they have a long way to go, but the company's sitting near its lows, and this could be a good opportunity because if this works out, this could be a couple $1 billion company, and you're getting it at under $500 million, pardon me. So it's one I'm definitely going to be looking at. I definitely want to take a small position in SNPR because I do think it is going to work out very well. But again, obviously there's some risk in the EV sector, but one with a market cap of this low, we'll see the market that they address and their earnings and stuff when they come out. But I think this could be very, very good, and I'm extremely excited to see them after they merge as well. But I think there will be somewhat of a run up before that. But this is just my opinion. Three stocks I've been watching: BLNK, ChargePoint, and Tortoise Acquisition 2. So, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. Join our Discord. It's free. It's in the link in the description below. I'd love to talk to you guys and chat with you guys and go over some plays. We've been making some pretty good plays. As you guys can clearly see, our account is outperforming every index by a pretty significant margin year to date, which is impressive because February was brutal for us and we ended up losing some money. But, we're coming back stronger than ever. Account's up 25.46% this year. Hoping to finish at around at least 45, maybe even 50% by the end of the year, which will be huge. So, it's just one of the things that we do. We're trying to make a name for ourselves. We're trying to do good, but that's what we're doing. So, guys, come in the Discord chat. It'll be a link in the description below. And feel free to ask me any questions at all. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, subscribe. It means a ton. And take it easy. Bye, guys.